perfection does not exist. There is only the beauty and uniqueness that you bring to this world. I'm excited for the rooted connection that you create in your life, and I'd love to hear all about it. Hello, and welcome to the Connect podcast. This show is all about helping you connect to your soul's calling so you can take action on it. Because the sweetest success is a blend of discovering your purpose with the inner drive to bring it to life. I'm Sheila, health coach, lifestyle entrepreneur, and mom of two, best known for my online wellness programs, mentoring, and self-love passion. Listen in for inspiring interviews, solo chats, and Q&A sessions that will move you past overwhelm towards what lights you up. Stop accepting good enough and go for your version of great in your health, business, and relationships. Let's get started. Hi, welcome to the podcast. Today, we're doing something a little different. Instead of a Q&A, today I'm going to be doing a guided meditation for you. And this came about after episode 109 of the podcast about moving through perfectionism to living the life that you want. Got such great responses from listeners. It seems like perfectionism is something that we all struggle with from time to time. And I realize even for myself, it's something that I need to put some work into. And part of that work is releasing from old patterns and habits that often we feel inside of ourselves. Sitting with how we're truly feeling to determine what it is that we need to let go of. And a lot of this letting go is acknowledging that there's nothing wrong with us. We're okay. You are where you're supposed to be right now in your life. And there are some ways for you to feel more comfortable in yourself to release from the things that are holding you back. Meditating is a beautiful way to start to release some of these things, to sit with yourself and feel a release happen within your body, because this is where it all begins. So I invite you to sit in a comfortable position, or if you're able to, lie down on a soft surface or a yoga mat. Gather any comfy items that you have, like a blanket or a pillow, so you can get cozy and ready to relax. If you're listening to this while you're driving, wait on this episode until you can be alone, because I don't want you to get so comfortable if you're behind the wheel. So I hope you can set aside some time for yourself to go through this meditation, if it's first thing in the morning or perhaps even last thing at night. It's a wonderful way to get settled into a nighttime routine and to get into a relaxed state for sleep. The purpose of today's meditation is to support you in your desire to release the grip of perfectionism in your life. It's a small step towards shifting how you view how you're living, what's working in your life, and where you're feeling disconnected. You may be in a place where you feel like you've been pushing forward for so long and not getting any results. I invite you to take some deep breaths with me in a moment. And as you do, consider what the first thing that comes to mind is for you, where you're facing the deepest sense of dissatisfaction, lack of progress, or what feels so far from perfect. Some area of your mental or emotional life that keeps you from moving forward. This could be in your thought life, your relationships, your health, or your career. What's the first area where you're feeling discouraged or frustrated? One area that is causing you stress, that if it was resolved, you'd feel a huge release and you'd feel liberated. As you think on this, take a deep breath in through your nose, with the breath starting deep from your lower stomach and rising up to your chest. Hold it for 3 counts, then slowly release it through your nose. I will guide you. So deep breath in. Hold 1, 2, 3, and release it slowly. Again, deep breath in. Hold 1, 2, 3, and release. Last time, deep breath in. Hold 1, 2, 3, and release it. Now focus in on the area of your life that you've been struggling to perfect, perhaps unconsciously. And while you take slow, nurturing breaths in and out through your nose, I invite you to consider some ways to shift your perspective and to release any stress, fear, shame, or disappointment in relationship to the area of your life you've chosen to focus. You're in this space for a purpose. Everything in your life has brought you up to this space in time. The way you've been living has prepared you for this next phase of understanding yourself on a deeper level. You've come through many varied experiences in your life to bring you to this place. Your awareness of what's working and what's not working is becoming clearer and clearer. In the area of your life that you've been working so hard to make just right, there may have been some tension, some walls you've been coming up against, conversations that have not gone how you've hoped, actions you've taken that haven't resulted in the outcomes you planned. When you think of this, you feel stress, frustration, isolation, or even anger or sadness start to rise. Consider that in all you've done, or that you've been apprehensive to start doing, you've done what makes sense to you in every situation. Perhaps you've ignored some impulses because you've not wanted to shine too brightly, or you've feared losing relationships that are important to you, or financial resources to support your future. Whatever it is, take a deep breath in, and as you release it, welcome in the notion that you're exactly where you need to be in your life in this moment. Acknowledge that there are many lessons you've learned that could only be possible having come along the winding path that you have. Become aware that everyone learns valuable lessons in layers as they move through life, and with each layer comes wisdom. Everyone moves through life imperfectly, moment by moment, growing into who they are. As you take this in, feel the grace that is supporting you in this moment, the realization that you are here considering these things for a reason. Just as this moment is not an accident, neither are the experiences that have brought you to this place in time. The path that has led you to this place in your life may not have been what you would have hoped for or planned. Yet what you've experienced has made you who you are. Take a deep breath in and think of all that you appreciate about your life and what you bring to the world. Breathe out. Sit in the acknowledgement of the beauty of who you are. Remember your accomplishments, big and small. Allow yourself to recall them with gratitude. Celebrate them, and know that you are on your next phase of growth simply by acknowledging how far you've come. Now I invite you to consider what you most want to achieve in the coming weeks and months, and feel into it with the remembrance of your true potential. You have everything you need to move into your beautiful desires for your life, and you are supported by your Creator. You also have the encouragement of the people around you who are close to you. Together, You can move through the challenges, not needing to be perfect, but showing up with the desire to live into the vision you have for your future. Take a moment and feel into this. Visualize what that looks like for you. And so it is. I'm witnessing this with you now. When you're ready, open your eyes. I'd love to know how this meditation resonated for you. How are you feeling? I would love for you to share. You can send me a message any which way you'd like, email, DM. And I really appreciate you for being here and taking this time for yourself. You can always return to this meditation and any future ones that I give on the podcast. They will remain here for you. The purpose of this meditation was to help you to elevate into the next phase of what is waiting for you in your life by letting go of perfection, because perfection does not exist. There is only the beauty and uniqueness that you bring to this world. Thank you for being here. I'm excited for the rooted connection that you create in your life, and I'd love to hear all about it. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Big blessings. Thank you so much for being here with me on the Connect podcast. If you like this episode, please share it with someone you think would enjoy it. Also, if you head over to iTunes to leave a review, I'd be so grateful. Let us know what your favorite parts were and what you'd like to hear more of. It will help us have a greater impact, elevating many more people to grow and succeed together. See you next time.